Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Mongolia, and we're going for 2 achievements. We're going for the Great Khan achievement, where we have to take China, we have to take Persia, and we have to take, no, that's Persia, and Russia. And we're going for the backup control achievement, where we also have to take China, but have to form Yuan as well. And that is compatible with the other achievements, so that's going to be all groovy. There's another horde achievement that is called I Grace My Horse here and here and here and here, or something like that, where you have to have 200, I think, provinces that produce grain or livestock. I have no idea if that's a thing that can be done in sort of these borders, but that may be something that we're going to randomly pick up as well. We'll see. We just ate most of Chagatai last episode, and planning to do the same to Korea soon. Most certainly this episode. We're currently coring the land, what's left over from the burning of my land. We have a lot of Confucian people in our land, which I'm really unhappy with, and Sunni too. Our religious unity is pretty crud, but we're really bad at converting things. We really need at some point to grab a missionary strength advisor. We could buy this one. Now he's expensive, and we're already losing money currently. Not quite sure why. And we'll be losing the unrest reduction as well. We have a bunch of unrest, of course, from all the land. So let's not do that quite yet, but we need to start on that soon, or we're going to just be overrun by foreign religions here, and may just have to convert to some at some point. Now we could switch our syncretic faith, which is currently Vajrayana, which is probably less in our country right now than the Sunni. I'm quite sure. But if we do that, then we lose +1 horde unity every... what's that? Year. Every year. Almost doubling our loss. Oh well, adding 50% to our loss of horde unity, which is a lot. I'm currently not a big fan of that, or ever, I think. Once we do switch out of being a horde, that could be a good thing. Maybe even switch to a completely new religion then. Cores are coming in excellently. That's quite a few cores. How's our gold mine doing actually? Has it depleted yet? I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. Good, good, good. We could get unlucky and have that depleted at any time, of course. Tribes, yada yada. How's my force limit looking? Could build some more units. Could ask the tribes for some more cav. What about this fort in Hangyong? This place, Hangzhong. Don't think I need that anymore. It's a farmlands fort, which just doesn't really matter. Just kick it. No, did I want to build buildings? I started building ships, but then I ran out of money. Let's just go ahead, because this annoys me. I'm going to take this high income thing. It's going to reduce construction cost by 10% for a while, also construction time. And I'm going to build a few buildings at least. There is a... where's my button? Can't be that hard. Where's my building button? There we go. This marketplace for 3 in Bagus, and it's fine. It's not great. And these 10-point temples similarly are fine. And... I think that's going to be it for now. Let's at least start to get some sort of infrastructure into our land. Could take military tech way ahead of time, but that's not the thing we want to do. Instead, we're going to have to do some more military development. Hooray! Development. Sort by cost, which you already were. Find a place like Irene here, which is fine. Do I have encourage development on? I do. So I just pump the stuff into Irene. And how about... I'm not really a fan of you. You're all already developed. Looks like I've already done a tiny bit of military development in my time here. What are you? Karakorum. Mountains. But producing cloth, so that almost counters itself. It's kind of fine. Let's go to Karakorum. Where is it? Here. Encourage development. And have some of my hard-earned military power. Now, edicts. Off. Off. Alright, let's not pay for edicts that we don't need. How are we doing trade-wise? What is this? New babe. War exhaustion reduction. Excellent. Would rather have a new heir, to be quite frank. This guy... Do we just kick him? You know what? We're 38. We can get a new heir. Goodbye, Enrique. You suck. That might mean that we should actually ally our ally. Marry our ally again. Let's do that for now. Here, Yaren. I am gonna marry you after all. It's okay. You're gonna be safe for a bit. Must we enter the golden era? We're not even close. Did we ever check what we need to do? We have the large city, we have embraced Renaissance. We are not yet present on 2 continents. A bunch of centers of trade missing, and humiliating a rival could be a thing at some point. But we're taking all land all the time, so right now. But we could maybe humiliate Trans-O in the war against Oirat. That's the thing that could happen. Because we can't take land from Trans-O at the moment. The only reason I would ever... Oirat's a 1 province minor now. 111. Impressive. This is... Oh, that's Buryatia. Interesting. Who's still a vassal of Yaren. Okay, so definitely next up is Korea. Caradel, are we still married? I used to be married to you. We're no longer married. It's good. We're married to anybody. Well, Yaren now, I guess. And I think I'm still married to Tibet. Right? Yes. Okay. So, my navy. My powerful, powerful navy. Let's get you together. Oops. Do not develop province. And protect trade in Beijing. No, trade-wise. How are we doing? How are we not transferring... Oh, that's Beijing. That's Jiren here. Yeah, we're transferring a lot of from Beijing into human. We're decent in human, so that's okay. Would like to take that Girin money, but it's not a lot. It's not super important. Power in Beijing is important. And power at home. That's about all that counts here. What about here? Xi'an could be interesting too. Currently we have to take that from Beijing then. Oh well. Power in Beijing is good. Let's build more boats. Speaking of more boats, how about you get a boat? There you go. How are my diplomats doing too? Not really doing anything, are they? We got discovered in Korea earlier, but let's go back there. And I mean, the Uzbek, they like us at the moment. Do they have any allies that matter? Sibir. Sibir is alive, interesting, and the Great Horde, who's not really alive. What kind of rebels do we have here? Tribes. No guys, separatists. Let's build spy network on Uzbek too. Do I? Let's keep the relations up for now. We don't really need the spy network. We can still declare war because we're a horde. And that way we're not screwing up the relations over there. What about those rebels though? Anything gonna happen anytime soon? We have all these cores. I should probably just be increasing autonomy in all these places. So I don't have to care. Well, I can't do it in Kashgar. Or there. Or I could do it in Shui. I guess I will. Most of these things just have too much autonomy already. And this land is so bad I don't really mind too much hitting these buttons. In order to reduce the likelihood and the power of any sort of rebellion. You have very little unrest, you're fine. You have no unrest because my army's there. Yes. And you, here you go. No unrest for you. Your unrest isn't all that high. It's still there. Do we accept any other cultures? Could accept Buryat. That's the only important one in all. Let's accept Buryat here. There. And then, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So we're still gonna have some unrest potential here. That might bind my Chagatai Khanate separatists. Get a maneuver pip on our drilling general. Hooray. I really want to go to Korea and deal with them. We're gonna have that issue for quite a while now, I think, that we have to sit around, wait for rebels while we really want to go to war again. But it does give us some much needed time of reducing an autonomy, I guess. So that's also good. Speaking of, I really would like to ask my tribes to give me extra cavalry. We are at 24 force limit base, essentially, plus 20%, so plus 5 would be 29. It's not quite 25. So we're not far away from getting that extra tip. Let's take the admin tech cost reduction and complete our idea group. That's pretty excellent. We can finally go back to taking admin tech once we have these 375. But it's only going to cost us 375 power, which is so much less than we would have paid normally. Base cost is 600. Truce is ending. That's alright. We have to watch out. We have to declare that war against Korea before our truce to Chagatai ends, because they would otherwise join that coalition. I don't know how Ming works as my tributary overlord. I'm not quite sure. But I treat them as if they could join a coalition, so we're safe. I probably can't just join a coalition, but they may at some point drop my tributary status, I guess. Could take military tech, but we're still super out of time. I'm probably gonna have to do another round of, well, either strengthening government or developing. It's funny how they are kind of counter to each other, because developing increases my development, which increases my increases the decay on my horde unity. Our gold mine has depleted. Production has been dramatically reduced, so from 18 down to 9 production value in that province. It's gonna make my gold income drop from, I think it was already dropped here. It used to be 8, now it's 4. That's harsh. But I mean, that's gold mines for you. You get them for a while and then they crush. And we did get to develop the institution in there, so it's fine-ish. Alright, separatists, let's stop siege drilling, so we have power to kill them. I really want the power to convert these guys. That would be very helpful. They will help us again with some ducats. That's alright. How do I get to convert all these people? 7 religious rectors in Pyongyang. I mean, it's protected by the fort. That's the good thing about it. But I have to walk all that way to kill them. How big are my rebels gonna be here? Oira Separatists, 16,000. How do we do this? If I buy 5 extra cavalry from the tribes, this is absolutely fine. 8 and 3 is fine. This is also fine. This is also going to be good enough to kill 16,000. So I think I'm going to take these 3 archers and send them walking all the way over there with a maneuver guy. And I will ask my tribes to give me that cavalry. Oh, I can't. Because they don't have enough influence. What? What happened to the influence until 14? So I need to give them a tiny bit of land then. It's practical. They already have more than they should have, but still. Is that worth it? I guess we can give them something that has high development, assuming that there's anything stated that has high development. High development. You know what I mean. High autonomy. This place puts them to over 40% influence. Like that. And then I can go and ask them to give me a host. And then I'm probably going to fire their general, because it's going to be terrible. I think I take a 3-4. Like that. Alright. Did I fired the wrong guy. That's fine. They're both bad. Just one was slightly less bad. Not as intended, but it's fine. I think I need 30 for the next claim on Korea. Right. Yes. I have the 6 and the 7. There's another 6 here. Claim that. Korea might be suspicious about our claims? What? That doesn't make sense to me. Ah, this also doesn't make sense to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and strengthen that government right now. So we're gonna have a bit of peacetime there, and I'd like the Horde to be happy, or the tribes to be happy for now. Now they're gonna take Pyongyang, but they're not gonna do anything to them, and they're Tengri anyway. What do Tengri zealots do in my land? Wait. Wait. Are they great for me? No, they did not convert this to Tengri. Oh, because of the fort. I think I turn off this fort. Should have done that first, then this should have been converted to Tengri. Now it's gonna be annoying, I have to take back the fort from these rebels later on. But what's even there? What happens if I give in to them? Nothing. Nothing good for me. Okay. But let them go around and convert the Confucian land to Tengri, that would be awesome. And they should be doing that, I think. Alright, separatists are here. Alright, let's go crunch. In mountains, of course. Hey. Convert to their own... Yes. Taken by Tengri zealots, and it is now still confusion. Why is this not Tengri? What? This should be Tengri now. I don't want to kill these, but if I... I don't understand. What are you guys doing if you're not converting the land? You're not causing any unrest? You're not... Do you have to wait for a while? Do you have to let you have the land? That doesn't seem right. Normally religious rebels convert land, right? Am I just thinking incorrectly here? You know what? Let me take a second here and check that on the intrawebs. Okay, the wiki says, if religious rebels take control of a province of another religion, it will be forcibly converted and suffer 40% manpower loss, 30% tax income loss, and +2 unrest for 2 years. So, according to the wiki, and that's what I thought, religious rebels should convert these provinces. Autonomy increased. Religious violence. Okay, this -15, -15. That is the modifier you get for taking control of a province that is already of that religion. So apparently because they are of my state religion, they don't actually convert to my state religion, but rather just give me the negative modifiers. Which is of course really bad for us. So with that being the case, we should never have done this. But hey, I'm gonna try to fight them here. Crush them. I'm gonna take back my land. That's unfortunate. I really thought I could have used these, but apparently if they're already your state religion, you can't use rebels positively that way, apparently. We should not be standing somewhere where we're taking attrition, though. That's really sad. I was so happy about these rebels. And now I just gave myself some... overcapped military. How are we so good? I mean, we have a gigantically great ruler. Gigantically great? Yes. A really great ruler, so that's probably why we have all this spare military power. Are there no provinces that are slanted towards anything but desert? So the issue is, of course, in case you're not following why I'm being annoyed here, you can only develop a province, one type of development in a province to as high as the sum of the other two. So here we can get to 3, I think 1 higher, but then we can't, yeah, exactly. You can't have, can't develop anymore if you have higher development in one than in the other two combined. And because almost all our provinces are already, but all the ones we've developed are already military focused, and the other ones are not really balanced in any other direction. This one is, but this is, I guess this is fine. Ooh, it still has extremely high thingamabob, but autonomy, that is. But we can actually put some military points in here. We get close to the point where we just can't do military development anymore without doing the other development first. Which would be really annoying because the other points we actually want. Wow. There's an admin tech. Look at this. What is that even? No build workshops. Workshop? Whoa, nope. Not quite. Those are some very dead rebels. Alright. So I think we're getting close to having dealt with those rebels over here. Some Kazaki separatists. Oh, no, next age and next institution. Colonialism. And, ooh, I should have seen that coming. It's 1500. Should have kept my military points until the birth of colonialism, so we get something out of the development. That was just bad. People popping the golden era. Alright. Now. This changes everything, yes. Kazaki separatists in Almaty and Jharkhand separatists in Kashgar. And that's pretty much it. So we have Kashgar and we have Almaty. Let's have you hang out in Almaty for a minute. You're still taking that back that I gave foolishly to the rebels. It's core Ude because we just developed in it. Now, what are we going to do about that? I mean, we're going to take these techs, I think, before we go and start developing our institution. Although Diplo development, we don't really need the Diplo tech. Let's take the military tech. We can use the Diplo tech, the Diplo points to actually develop that new institution. And that actually gives us the opportunity to dump some more military points then too, because, well, the balance I just talked about earlier will be different if we put Diplo into the provinces. That's going to be good. Yeah, I really want that advisor. Glorious from Mongolia B. Gain 10 prestige. Thank you. Gain my land back that I should never have lost in the first place. Rest is fine over here. Now the question is, do I need to stay for these rebels? Or can I walk over and kill Korea? How many troops does Korea have? And how big are the rebels going to be? Korea has currently 8,000 troops. Room for more, but currently only has 8,000. So they're not super scary. And those rebels are going to be small in size. So let's half this again. So these guys over here, how's my ratio gonna be? 3, 6, 6, 11 is fine. And you guys save 11k here to deal with the rebels. Control. Alright, that should be alright. So we can go to our next war. Hooray. Still have to deal with the unrest. Still losing a lot of money now. A theologian has died. That is the unrest guy? Yes. Now I really want missionary strength guy. But we're currently losing 0.92 ducats a month. If I buy this guy, we're losing almost 7 ducats a month. It's gonna run our money to the ground really quickly. Plus, we're going to pay for the missionary. But it's going to give us admin. And it's going to give us the religious thing. And I can fire this guy to make it slightly less terrible. What else is so expensive? The forts are quite expensive that we're paying for. 2.17. Why 17? Does it say it in here? Where's fort maintenance? There. 1.0 because of inflation. We have extremely high inflation. Whoops. That gold mine did a job on us. Need to get rid of that. I think I'm going to immediately pay down some of that. Before we do anything that does anything money-wise, I'm going to fire this guy right now. Can't really afford him. And then I want my inflation to be manageable before we do anything else. Because that's just eating into our money. And then I want to buy that advisor so we can start converting all the stuff. It's very unfortunate that this art cost us... Yeah, that's a better heir. 10 points, better than like the 6 or whatever I had first. Grab that military tech. Upgrade our step raiders to Eastern Archers. What, step raiders? No, Eastern Archers to step raiders, like that. Losing money again. Because higher unit types, higher quality units now actually cost more money. I hate the idea of spending all that admin reducing inflation, but it costs us so much money. And I don't really have another way to doing that right now. So let's do it. Now there's an inflation reduction guy too. Right? We don't have one available right now. He would be an admin guy. He's not in here. I wish I had level 1 of these. I would immediately buy that and start on those religious people. Oh, religious people. Korea. I think you need to die. Declare war. No, Ming is not going to protect them. It's going to be show superiority, tribal conquest here. You don't have the admin to core it either. Yeah, just go. Keep on going. Boats. Boats. Where are my boats at? Run! Run! Now that I actually have boats, it would be very sad to lose them all. Crunch some Koreans. That's a better start to Korean crunching than last time, I must say. Not you. You. They only have one fort down here, so I really want to, if possible, just go and absolutely carpet siege these guys. Let's detach all the cavalry. Let's put you guys... We don't currently have the siege guy on there. That's fine though. I'm gonna change that soon. Split, split, split. Merge. Split. 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 Now come on, give me the 2k guy. Split. There we go. And now go V, click, V, click, V, click. I think that should be a perfect carpet siege. Obviously quite possible that I missed the province. I think we're sieging all of this now. We don't quite have the troops to siege the fort. Oh, it's their capital. It needs 9. One of you should be doing that. You two should be doing that. And then they're going to start hiring troops up there, so we're going to have to move troops there. You. Go here, here, and here. And then siege that. And while I do want to, of course, raid all that land. Ooh. Bad placement of my general, apparently. Oh, is the siege general already in charge? It's fine then. Lose admin power, which I don't want, or gain unrest in Yaran. And monthly autonomy change because of the blockade. Yaren has... It's fine on rest. Autonomy change is annoying. But hey. Don't really want to lose admin power right now. We really need it. So I want to loot all the land, of course, for Horde Unity and money. But let's help that guy out. But we are sort of required to... What am I talking about here? My brain. Turn on my brain again. To control all the land first. So the Koreans can't rebuild their army. And also... we need 9,000 or 10,000 units here to control this land. To take control of that fort eventually. Which should be safe now. So all we can do now is loot. We do need to keep an eye out for potential Ainu troops shipping over. That would be slightly annoying. Otherwise, though, seems fine. Now, I think I do spend one more round of admin on getting rid of the inflation. It's just too much. God, man, now we're making a lot of money. Part of which is spoils of war. 4. All of which is spoils of war? Huh, okay. Can I or can I not afford to take the missionary strength guy? I think I'm gonna do it and figure out a way to handle that price. I wish I had a one cost. You know what I mean. A level 1/1 that I could just use. You're done looting that, so keep on looting elsewhere. You are done looting that, so keep on looting elsewhere. Horde Unity is up. Our commandant died. I'm gonna keep him. Well, not rehire military advisor right now. We don't need the combat bonus and we don't have the money. They are the Kazaki separatists and they spawned right in my army. Excellent. Cavalry flanking ability bonus on this general. That's not bad. And then this Jakandi separatist in Kashgar. I'm gonna go next. Yeah, I'm on my way. It's fine. We should, of course, use our missionary capability now. Quite dumb to not do that. 0.7 religious unity for 45. For full religious unity for 47. Let's do this. Because we can't just keep on losing religious unity forever. So there's the siege. And this is fully looted, so you can start looting other things. You're done here. You are done here. You are not quite done. Right. Gonna stay in this war a bit, loot a bit of money out of this land before we take all the money in their pockets and some loans from them. Of course, we're gonna peace out when there's call for peace. Because otherwise we get war exhaustion, which we don't want. Actually, slightly positive in money right now, thanks to all that looting. Tons of spy network in Korea that we don't really need right now. It gave us siege speed bonus, I think, while we were actually sieging down the Koreans, but we're not anymore. So I think I might as well stop spying on them so we don't get discovered, and then use the leftover spy network to take new claims if there's still some Korea left after this. They still have that island can't get to. Orat hates me. We gain stuff or unrest. No, Orat can hate me. That's fine. Ming dictated war on Ayutthaya. Ooh. They are usually their tributary. Interesting. Oh, you're almost done. You have tons of stuff to do. You are almost done. Let's send half of you already over here. This is done. This is almost done. This is done. I think we're almost done looting. So we can peace out very, very soon. Ming can have some military power, sure. Should probably put some Diplo development somewhere. The question is, do we go for our gold mine again? Feeling that the answer is no. You got 4.9 colonialism here for 1 tick, and only 1.66 here at about less than double the price. So it's actually much more efficient to develop here than to develop elsewhere, apparently. For the institution. Here we get 1.33, yeah. I think Bargozin's gonna be fine. Let's just go back up in that gold mine. Depletion? What's a depletion? Yeah. Assuming I do actually spread colonialism, I do. Got me pretty high, but not to the maximum. We are ahead of time, and yes, way ahead of time military, so let's put some military in there. We actually ran out of Diplo, that's why. We didn't actually need to put military in there yet. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what do my diplomats do? One of you should be telling the Ming how great I am again. One of you should probably have insulted some. No, and we're fine on the power projection. Never mind. This is almost done. This is done. This is done. This is done. And this is done. So we've looted the living heck out of Korea. Just one more tick here in Jinju and we're fully done. That's already... Ming likes me, or we're gonna claim on Shanghai. I don't want claims on Ming right now. There are the rebels in Kashgar and they're gone. Neat. And now just the Buryats in Tanu Uryankai and Oirats again. Nah, but that's not gonna happen. Where's Tanu Uryankai? Can I sit on it? It's Buryats, right? So it should be somewhere around here. There. It'd be kind of nice to have that Russian colonize the Siberian frontier ability. But of course we don't. We're not Russian. 91%. Could take everything but their capital, which is a center of trade. I do kind of want that center of trade, though. Jinju is a strong province, too. So generally very strong provinces down here. These are not. Gangneung. And I remember this being not very great. 6, 3, 3. How about this? Reduce Korea to these two pieces and this island. What does the coalition say? Nothing, it's fine. They are not quite willing to peace out yet, but that's gonna change. We have time. We should have Ticking Bosco on our side still. Yes. Can still gain 17 more. Nothing more to loot, so let's move out of their land so we don't get attacked by their rebels. And then soon enough we're gonna peace them out. Alright, what's my next target? Korea is almost done then. Buryatia is still under Yeren, so that's for the future. Chagatai. Truce till 13. So Oirat. It's probably Oirat. And then the Uzbek. Alright. Should build more spy network on Chagatai though, because they are allied to Oirat, which might mean that we're taking some of their land in the war too. When are you gonna say yes? -9. -8, -4. Architectural victory, no, visionary. Construction cost reduction, that is not particularly helpful. Can I put some more diplo in my gold mine? No. It's really expensive now, 140, holy. Maybe my math wasn't great. I don't know. More military to Ming, sure. Lose admin. Yingbyung is here. It is a horrible province and has no unrest. You can be unaided during the blockade. That's fine. The fact that I'm actually slowly converting some land, this makes me pretty happy. The fact that we're going to take a bunch more... what's the name of this thing? The religion, Confucian land here. Confucian is not great for me. But hey. What does this do for my overextension? It's not even 100% before burns. There we go. Here's my piece. And triple check. Go. Yoink. And go back to burning so we can develop that institution, right? Burn. Burn. Yet burn everything. Keep on thinking that there's certainly places we shouldn't be burning. And that may be true. But burning everything is just so... Can't burn provinces that are already 111. I guess. That it? Yes. Alright, burn down the Koreans. Core the Koreans. And, ooh, I don't have the right window open, so I don't see my timer, and my timer says 43 minutes. Holy guacamole. That means we're gonna stop our video in just a second, but before I forget it, let's put some diplo into that gold mine. And I'm out of diplo again? Wow, that was quick. How many ticks do you need? We get 7 per click. 14 is not quite going to do it, so I need 3 clicks, and I do not have 3 clicks of military, so no. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing here, why don't you like my videos? Why don't you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet? And there's also a comment section down there in which you can tell me anything you want to. For example, where should I be going next? Is my music too loud, or is it too silent now that I try to adjust it? Tell me about all of that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.